But who are you? Honestly, who are you? Who are you to speak on behalf of Sudan or its people, or about who governs them? Who are you to lecture us about democracy? The same representative spoke about the suffering of Sudanese people. But does she know, or does she deliberately ignore who caused that suffering and who prolonged the war through the continuous flow of weapons, drones, and mercenaries? It's funded by the same entity that she represents. These facts are no secret. They are well documented in the UN documents. Mr. President, the UAE stands as the principal financier and supplier of the terrorist militia that has committed horrific crimes against Sudanese people. Shockingly, now it seeks to represent the militia within the United Nations system, forcing language into the Arab and the OIC group statements that defends the rebels and attempts in vain to give them a legitimacy that they will never, ever attain. This relentless defense of the terrorist group will not change the facts. Facts are clear, recorded, and undeniable. Such actions constitute a grave violation of international humanitarian law and the principle of non-interference in internal affairs of a sovereign state. The UAE therefore bears full responsibility of the atrocities committed by the rebel militia using the weapons, logistics, and political cover provided under the false pretext of humanitarian assistance. In this regard, Sudan urged the international community to demonstrate the courage and the wisdom required not to invite the very hands that fuel the war to the negotiating table, not to portray them as a neutral mediators or partners in finding a solution while they are, in fact, the root cause of the problem. Instead, the international community should exert real pressure on that state to cease its support to the terrorist militia, to stop the flow of weapons, equipment, and mercenaries that continue to devastate Sudan. These crimes, mass killings, sexual violence, the destruction of infrastructure, the siege of cities, and the deliberate use of starvation as a weapon of war will never be forgotten nor forgiven. Every actor, financier, or enabler of these crimes will one day be held accountable before justice and history alike. I thank you.